I stopped explaining every mood. I stopped defending why I moved. I speak less now, but not from fear. I've just grown closer to what's clear. They think I'm lost because I'm still. They miss the shift that came with will. I'm not a storm or fading sound. I'm just not dancing for their crowd. My quiet doesn't mean I'm gone. I'm right here, just moving on. I'm not a voice they get to guide. I'm presence now, without the noise outside. They say she changed, like that is wrong, but I got soft and stayed this strong. I light no fire to be seen. I walk in peace and keep it clean. No longer allowed to feel alive. I rest in what I chose to write. I don't react to every name. I don't return to play their game. I didn't leave, I just withdrew from what no longer held what's true. My quiet doesn't mean I broke. I'm deeper now than when I spoke. I've built a world with fewer walls and learned to breathe through softer calls. So if they miss the noise I made, I'm still right here, just not the same. I used to race the ticking clock, chasing days I never stopped. Every heartbeat, every breath felt like I was close to death. But something told me just to stay, to sit with life, to feel the gray. And in the pause, I finally heard the quiet singing every word. Slowly, softly, I'll begin. Let the light come seeping in. No need to rush, no need to win. I'll find my peace from deep within. Slowly, softly, I will heal, learning how to breathe and feel. The life I missed while moving fast is here right now, it's built to last. I see the sky, I taste the rain. The smallest things now hold my name. I used to think I had to prove, but now I find grace in every move. I don't need to chase the days. I'll walk through life in softer ways. The world can spin, but I'll stay still and let the feel. Slowly, softly I'll begin. Let the light come seeping in. No need to rush, no need to win. I'll find my peace from deep within. Slowly, softly I will hear. This time I know it's truly real. I'm learning now to simply be. Slowly, softly, finally me. For all the times I stayed too long, for choosing peace by going wrong, for every word I didn't speak, I've carried blame that made me weak, for all the nights I couldn't sleep from playing back what I should keep, for all the chances I let pass. I held my heart behind the glass, but I forgive me for not knowing then what I know now, for breaking down, for not knowing how to save myself in better ways. I forgive the loss, the hurt, the maze. I forgive me. Not with shame, not with regret, but with the grace I've never met. I set me free. I forgive me. I thought that healing meant I'd prove that I could change, that I could move. But healing starts the day I say it's okay, I lost my way. I wouldn't speak to her like this. The girl I was, the one I miss. So why do I still hold her down when all she did was not drown? I forgive me for every tear I didn't cry, for holding back, for asking why I'm not the same, and that's okay. I'm learning how to walk away. I forgive me with open hands and steady breath. I've carried shame, I've carried death, but now I leave that weight behind. I forgive me. didn't rise, but I still opened up my eyes. I made the bed, I fed my soul in tiny ways no one controlled. No one clapped when I got dressed, no trophies for my silentness, but I was brave in quiet ways that don't get noticed, don't get praise. No one cheered, but I kept going, held myself when pain kept growing, showed up for life with shaking hands while no one tried to understand. I faced the dark, I held my breath, I softened through the weight of death. No confetti, no one knowing. Still I rose, and I kept going. I answered text when I felt numb, I smiled while feeling overcome. I said I'm fine and played the part while stitching up my heavy heart. And maybe no one saw the fight, but I was my own kind of light, and every quiet choice I made deserves to never be downplayed. No one cheered, but I remember the quiet nights, the dying embers that I kept tending just in case a little spark would find its place. I didn't win the loudest war, but I survived what came before. No stage, no crowd, no banners blowing, but I'm still here, and I kept going. I tried to smile without the weight, to fit the mold and not be late. I learned your patterns, kept the pace, and hoped my love would earn a place. I waited long, I stayed so kind, ignored the voice inside my mind. I softened just to make it through, but lost myself becoming who? I'm done trying to be chosen, trying to be light and open, trying to make you finally see what's always lived inside of me. If love won't see me as I am, then I won't beg to understand. This isn't love if it's just hope, and I'm done trying to be chosen. Take the smallest part and build a feast around the stars. dreams and soft permissions. I'm here to love without disguise, not dim my truth to win a prize. And if you blink and let me go, that just confirms what I now know. Love isn't proved, it's shown and spoken. I'm done trying to be chosen. I loved you with the quiet kind, the hand that stays, the steady mind. I didn't flood, I didn't force, I let it flow, its natural course. But when the weight began to lean, when love turned into routine, I didn't wait for one more doubt. I found the strength to walk out loud. I love gently, but I let go loud, not with rage, but strong and proud. I didn't beg, I didn't plead, I said what hurts and what I need. And if you think I left too fast, you never saw how long I last. I gave you room, I gave you grace, held my hope inside that space. But love should not require a guess, so I chose truth instead of yes. I won't regret the care I gave, but I won't stay to be half brave and leaving wasn't letting go. It was the part that let me grow. So if they ask why I'm not there, I'll say I gave more than my share. I showed up soft, but I won't stay when love forgets to make its way. I love gently without a doubt, but when it ended, I spoke it out. I used to hide the way I felt, like every tear should be withheld. They said my feelings made things worse, so I tucked them deep like they were cursed. But now I see what they could not. That softness isn't something lost. I feel the world in tender waves, and that's the way I've always stayed. My feelings are not a flaw, not a wound, not something wrong. They are how I see and care. They are why I'm even there. I won't shrink to make them small. My feelings are not a flaw, not a wound, not something wrong. They are how I see and care. They are why I'm even there. I won't shrink to make them small. My feelings aren't wrong at all. I speak with heart, I break with grace. I let my love fill every space. And if they say that makes me weak, I'll let my softness rise and speak. I'm not afraid to cry out loud, to feel the storm and not be proud, to name the ache, to hold it near. My heart's not something I'll make clear. My feelings don't need to hide. They're the truth I hold inside. They've helped me heal, helped me stay when silence almost pulled me away. So say what you want, but I stand tall because my feelings aren't a flaw at all. I didn't run, I didn't shine, I stayed inside this breath of mine. No finish line, no work to show, but I was here and let things go. No tasks were done, no plans complete, just quiet hands and slower feet. But still I stood in all I feel, and that alone is something real. If all I did today was breathed, was keep my heart above my knees, was feel the weight but not give in. Then I have grown somewhere within. I'm still enough with just one beat. No need for more to feel complete. I watched the world but didn't race. I met myself in softer space. I didn't climb or change the sky, but I stayed still and let time fly. There is a worth in staying still, in letting breath replace the will. And when I rest without a name, I love myself just the same. So if the day was just a sigh, a passing cloud, a softer cry, if all I did was sit and be, then that's enough to still love me. I showed up slow but stayed the same, and that alone deserves my name. I saw you yesterday, but I didn't say your name. Your smile looked like it used to, but nothing felt the same. You laughed like you were fine, like we never crossed that line. And I stood there in the crowd, like I'd forgotten how to cry. You're not you anymore, but I still check the door, still pause when I hear your song, still look back even when it feels wrong. You're not you, but I still ache, like loving you was my first mistake. You moved on so fast, so clean, like we were just a passing scene. And I'm the only one who stayed in a memory we never made. Do you ever miss the girl who waited quiet in your world? you needed me. You're not you, but I still care. Even though there's nothing there, I wish I hated you for good, but I'd take you back if I could. You're not you anymore, and I'm not sure who I am either. I used to replay every word, like maybe I was too absurd, too loud, too soft, too deep, too fast. I thought that's why it couldn't last. I dimmed my light to fit their space. I changed my walk, I changed my pace. I tried to shrink to make them stay, but love should never work that way. It wasn't me, they just weren't ready. I gave them gold, but they weren't steady. I poured out oceans, they stayed dry, and I kept asking myself why. But now I see with softer eyes, it wasn't lack, it wasn't lies. My love was full, their hands were heavy. It wasn't me, they just weren't ready. I used to wear that blame like skin, afraid I'd never fit again. But some hearts break, and love that's true, not 'cause it's wrong, but 'cause it's new. You can be magic, deep and kind, and still not be what they define. That doesn't mean you're wrong to be. It just means they were not ready. It wasn't me, I know that now. I held my truth, I made the vow to never shrink for small replies, to never beg with burning eyes. I'll give my love where love can grow, where steady hands aren't scared to show. And when it comes, it won't feel heavy, 'cause it was never me. They just weren't ready. I used to chase the kind that burned, mistook the heat for what I'd earned. If it was loud and full of fire, I called that kind of mess desire. But love that bruises to survive is not the kind that keeps you alive. I've learned that calm can still be deep, that love can hold you while you sleep. Soft love doesn't mean it's weak, it's just the kind it doesn't speak. And raised up voices slamming doors, it gives without demanding more anymore. It wraps you warm, it lets you be without the ache of proof to me. It's quiet strength, it doesn't peak. Soft love doesn't mean it's weak. I used to fear the love that stayed, the kind that didn't drift or fade. I thought if it was calm it's fake, but now I know what peace can make. I don't need sparks that leave a scar, or love that asks me who we are. I need a home, a gentle hand, a kind that helps me understand. Soft love doesn't mean it breaks. It's how the strongest silence aches. It's sitting close with nothing loud and still feeling more than crowds. It doesn't rush, it doesn't chase, but meets you steady face to face. And now that I have learned to seek, I know soft love is not weak. I've spent my time chasing the light, fixing myself to feel just right. But in this moment, not yet there, I see a girl who's always cared. She's tired, quiet, a little worn, but still she shows up every morn. And maybe that's enough to say I love the me I am today. The me I am today. She's not perfect, but she stays through every doubt, through every fall. She gets back up and gives her all. The me I am today deserves a gentle place to lay, not just praise when she's complete, but love right now, right at her feet. I won't wait for someday soon to see myself beneath the moon. I'll learn to hold what's here right now, the messy me, the why, the how. I don't need to be brand new to be enough to make it through. I'll stop the race, I'll see it clear. The girl I am deserves me here. The me I am today. She's growing slow, but she's okay. And even if the world won't see, she still means everything to me. The me I am today is worthy in her own soft every soul that just felt sad. I gave too much, I gave too fast, and wondered why it couldn't last. I poured my warmth into cold hands and built them dreams they didn't plan. I stayed when no one asked me to, then blamed myself when they withdrew. But not everyone deserves my softness. Not every heart is meant to hold this. I used to think that love meant give, till I had nothing left to live. Now I know that care has weight, and not all love deserves my grace. I'm not bitter, I'm just honest. Not everyone deserves my softness. I used to break just to be kind, shrink my truth and lose my mind. But now I speak and let things go. I let some people never know. There's peace in pulling back the light and saving love for what feels right. I don't have to burn to shine. My warmth is mine, my soul divine. And not everyone deserves my softness. Not every wound is mine to promise. I still believe in love and care, but now I check who's truly there. I choose my peace, I guard my flame. I give with heart, not out of shame. It's not revenge, it's self-honest. Not everyone deserves my softness. I used to break just to be kind, shrink my truth and lose my mind. But now I speak and let things go. I let some I've held the weight of every tear. The past is loud, it's all I fear. But now I know I need to breathe and let go of the things I grieve. I thought I'd never let it slip, the memories that make me trip. But now I see it's time to be the girl who's finally free. I'm letting go, I'll set it free. The past won't hold what's meant to be. I'll trust the future, I'll trust today. I'll find my way. memories that aren't mine. The hurts, the words, the things I find. But now I see I've come so far. The past can't keep me in the dark. I don't need to look behind. I'll walk ahead with peace of mind. The road is mine to take, to keep. And in this peace, I'll finally sleep. I'm letting go, I'll set it free. The past won't hold what's meant to be. I'll trust the future, I'll trust today. I'll find my way, I'll walk the way. I'm letting go, I'll find my peace. The weight is lifting, I'll release. The pain, the doubts, the hurt I've known, I'll let it go. I'll stand alone. I've been so we could both fit in. I swallowed words and called it win. I made excuses when you'd pull, and blamed myself for feeling full. You stayed in place and watched me try, while I kept love from asking why. I told myself that love is give, but I forgot I need to live. I was always the one needing you in the middle, bridging every little riddle. I came closer every time. You stood still and called it fine, but real love takes a steady hand, not one who waits to understand. I moved through storms, you played it little. I was always the one needing you in the middle. I lowered needs, I dimmed my glow, so you'd have space to slowly grow. But growth that only leans on me was never love, it's dependency. Now I want love that meets me there, not one who stands while I repair. I'm done with halfway dressed as whole. I'm done with paying every toll. I was always the one taking steps alone, thinking love would build a home. But I was just the one who bent while you stayed wrapped in your intent. So here's where I stop walking close. Here's where I choose my own, not both. You stayed the same, I learned to ripple. I was always the one meeting you in the middle. I used to hope you'd see me there, in the back, still trying to care. I kept my voice a little low, so maybe yours would gently grow. I waited at unopened doors, counting pauses, keeping scores. I gave too much for something small, just to feel chosen, that was all. But I got tired of waiting to be chosen, tired of always standing frozen while others walk through brighter light, and I stayed quiet out of fright. Now I don't beg, I don't pretend to be enough for absent friends. I won't be half loved or soft spoken. I got tired of waiting to be chosen. I picked myself up off the floor and stopped rehearsing love like war. I lit a candle just for me and found the peace I used to plead. I wasn't hard to love, just deep, too real for hearts that couldn't keep. So I stopped shrinking into place and gave myself what I once chased. I got tired of waiting to be chosen, of cracking just to keep hope open. Now I belong to my own name, without the ache, without the shame. I pour into the life I grow and love myself in ways I know. If no one comes, I'm still unbroken. I got tired of waiting to be chosen. I used to pause before I cried, scan the room, then dry my eyes. I used to wait for someone's nod before I let myself feel God. I used to silence every swell, afraid my truth was too much to tell. But quiet never kept me safe, it only taught me how to break. I don't need permission to feel anymore, not to hurt, not to roar, not to tremble when I speak, not to rest when I feel weak. Every breath, every soar is mine to hold, and I need no more. I used to flinch at being seen, now I cry soft and call it clean. There's beauty in the full reveal, even when I break, I heal. You don't have to understand why I let these tears land. It's not for show, it's not a plea, it's just what being me must be. I don't ask to fall apart, I don't wait to show my heart. If I'm too much, then let it be, because I'm finally feeling me. No more shrinking at the door. could have fought, I could have screamed, I could have said what I still mean, but silence held what shouting lost, and walking saved what proving cost. They needed loud to feel control, but I chose calm to keep my soul. I stepped away, not out of fear, but to protect what I hold dear. There's power in choosing peace instead of proving points, to leave the fire without the noise. Not every truth needs to be shown. Some strength is felt when left alone. I won't explain what you can't see. My peace speaks louder than your plea. I don't engage to feel more right. I don't throw shade to hold the light. And if you think I've slipped away, I've simply found a safer way. I am not here to win a game. I won't defend my sacred name. I'll hold my heart and let you go without the need to let you know. So if I'm quiet, don't mistake that silence means I didn't break. It means I chose what won't consume and let my stillness fill the room. There's power in the soft good night, without the need to prove I'm right. They told me strength was quiet hands, no shaking voice, no shifting plans. They told me tears were something weak, and kindness meant I couldn't speak. But I still cried when I was moved, still stayed soft when life proved that love won't always stay or try. But I refuse to let that dry. I stayed soft anyway. When they called it wrong, I let it stay. I held the hurt and didn't hide, let empathy walk by my side. I could have hardened stayed soft anyway. I said I love you more than twice without needing to feel right. I forgave before I was asked and loved through questions I unmasked. Being soft is not the same as letting people play a game. It's choosing light when dark is near. It's showing up with all your fear. I stayed soft anyway, even when they walked away. Even when the world said less, I showed up with tenderness. I didn't flinch, I didn't fold. I turned my pain into pure gold. And though they never saw me sway, I stayed soft anyway. I've walked this road with no one near. The steps are mine, the path unclear. But now I know I'll find my way. I'll trust my heart, I'll trust today. I used to fear the lonely nights, afraid that I would lose the fight. But now I see I've always known the strength to walk this road alone. I'll walk alone, but I'll be free. I don't need anyone to complete me. The road ahead is all my own. I found the strength that's always grown. I'll walk alone, I'll find my light. I don't need to be in someone's sight. The power's here, it's in my soul. I'll walk alone, I'll make me whole. The world may spin, the world may spin, but I'll find peace from deep within. I don't need to search or run. I'll walk alone and feel the sun. I don't need to wait for a sign. I'll walk the road and make it mine. The journey's mine to take, to keep. I'll walk this path and find my peace. I'll walk alone, but I'll be free. I don't need anyone to complete me. The road ahead is all my own. I found the strength You said enough to make me stay, but not enough to show the way. You touched my hand, then pulled away. You never asked, but made me wait. You gave me nights, but not your days. You smiled, but in a distant haze. You were a door that stayed half closed, and I still knocked like you were home. You almost loved me, and that almost broke me. You made it feel like it was near, then vanished when I drew too near. I begged for clarity and mist, while calling that confusion bliss. But I'm not meant for halfway ghosts. You almost loved me, but it hurt the most. I used to think I asked too much, but now I see I asked for touch. That didn't leave me split in two, when love was something I walked through. Almost love feels safe at first, but slow goodbye is still the worst. And now I choose the kind that stays, not one that flickers then delays. You almost loved me, and I almost stayed, but healing asked me to be brave. I want a heart that opens wide, that doesn't make me choose a side. You taught me what I won't accept, and gave me back the love I kept. So thank you, even if it's late. You almost loved me, but I closed the gate. I used to answer every why, turn pain into a lullaby. I gave a reason for each no, so they would never see me cold. I softened truth so it would land. I overshared to feel less damned. I begged for understanding's light, just to be told I wasn't right. But I don't need to explain myself anymore. If you don't get it, there's the door. My heart is not a courtroom floor. I don't need to plead or pour. If you need proof, then you're not mine. I won't keep crossing every line, just to be seen a little more. I don't need to explain myself anymore. I said I'm sorry just to